One of the first things we learnt about India's geography was that it is a peninsula. The country is surrounded by water on three sides. There is the Arabian Sea in the west, the Bay of Bengal on the east, and in the south of India is the Indian Ocean. India has a coastline of 7,516.6 kilometers. While to many this may look like a challenge, for India, this is also an opportunity. An opportunity to be a maritime power, a blue economy, and India is accelerating efforts in that direction. As I speak, India is hosting its virtual Maritime India Summit 2021. It was inaugurated by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The summit and exhibition will be held over 3 days. It will be attended by more than 1.7 lakh people from across 100 plus countries. Among the speakers are ministers from 8 countries and over 50 global CEOs. The idea of this summit is to promote India's growth as a maritime economy and also boost investment in the country's maritime sector.
I want to invite the world to come to India and be a part of our growth trajectory. India is very sincere about growing in the maritime sector and emerging as a leading blue economy of the world.
Maritime power is not limited to just trade or the number of ports that a country has. Maritime power includes connectivity, cargo, command, and cooperation. The 4 Cs, as we'd like to put it. Let's see how India fares when it comes to these 4 Cs. We start with connectivity. It has been one of India's key focus areas in recent years. Take India's connectivity with Bangladesh, for example. There has been an increase in the use of waterways. They have provided connectivity to the Indian states of Tripura and Assam. Bangladesh's Chattogram and Mongla port are providing outlets to the sea for India's northeastern region. The next C, cargo, a crucial component here. Cargo traffic at Indian ports grew 6.46% between 2015 and 2019. In 2019, Indian ports handled 699 million tons of traffic. Coal and crude comprised 75% of the total traffic. This is according to the body Indian Infrastructure. India is not just focusing on improving port facilities at home, but also developing strategic ports overseas. India developed the Chabahar port in Iran. This port connects India to the CIS countries or the Commonwealth of Independent States and Afghanistan while bypassing Pakistan. In January this year, India gave 2 cranes for the port to Iran. In the east, India is building the Kaladan project in Myanmar. It is also building the Sitwe port, which will soon be connected to the Indian state of Mizoram. In 2019, annual shipping trade reached over $14 trillion. India can do more to boost its seaborne trade. And we cannot talk about trade in the Indian Ocean without talking about the choke points. So let's shift focus to the next C on our list, command. India understands the importance and strategic value of the Indian Ocean region. Sample this. The Indian Ocean lies at the crossroads of 3 major continents, Africa, Asia, and Australia. It is the intersection for transport of oil from West Asia. 75% of the world's maritime trade and 50% of daily global oil transfers pass through the Indian Ocean region. This is also home to some major choke points, the Strait of Hormuz, the Strait of Malacca, Bab el-Mandeb, etc. In the past, we have had the menace of piracy, accidents. As I speak, the biggest menace in the Indian Ocean, of course, is China. The Indian Ocean region is at the heart of China's dream project, the Belt and Road Initiative. It has used debt trap and checkbook diplomacy to acquire ports in the region. be it Hambantota in Sri Lanka or Gwadar in Pakistan. In the Maldives, China poured money into the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, the country's first sea-crossing bridge. The Maldives has leased an uninhabited island, Fedu Finolhu, to a Chinese company for 50 years. The deal is estimated to be around $4 million. China is also pouring money on infrastructure along the African coastal belt, especially Nigeria and Angola. India must counter the rise of China in the Indian Ocean. It must have a command in the seas to ensure an open and free Indo-Pacific. Is India doing anything towards this? Yes, it is. It has modernized facilities in the Andaman Island. A plan worth 56.5 billion rupees was finalized in the year 2019. It allowed for additional warships, troops, aircraft, drones to be stationed in the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. India also commissioned a new naval station, INS Kohasa, in the islands. India cannot become a maritime power without cooperating with the region's island countries and other maritime powers. So what is India doing about that? It is building on its ties with Mauritius, the Maldives and Seychelles. All of these countries received free Wuhan virus vaccines under India's Vaccine Maitri initiative. In February, India and Mauritius signed a free trade pact. India is also a part of several bilateral and multilateral military drills in the Indian Ocean region. The Malabar exercise in 2020 saw Australia join the navies of India, Japan and the United States. In 2019, naval exercise Milan, hosted by the Indian Navy, was attended by navies from 17 countries. Seas are crucial in combat. The world wars have shown us that a naval blockage is enough to turn tides. India must leverage its advance at the seas to check its neighbor in the north. At the same time, it must also continue pressing the accelerator towards building ports and infrastructure with the aim of becoming a maritime power. India must hope for the best and also prepare for the worst. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.